Welcome to our accounting boffins out there. Yes, I'm sure you are busy practicing and you are into understanding your accounting because yes, this is the program that's going to make a difference to that accounting result. Remember, at the end of the day, that result will be determined by the amount of effort that you as an accounting student put into your work. And we at Matrix Uploaded will definitely help you on the journey to get that A in accounting. Yes, it's Ashraf Patel. And what are we doing today? Remember we said that we do ratios that you've done in grade 10 and you've done in grade 11, okay? And you're going to do more in grade 12 as well. What do they do? What's the purpose of these ratios? They help us to analyze the information that we get out of our income statement and out of our balance sheet. Let's take an example. Let's illustrate by means of an example. If you take raw information, right? For example, if we say that company A made a profit after tax of 1 million rand, whilst company B made a profit after tax of 6 million rand. Which one would you say has performed better? What's your initial response? You might say definitely company B, but if I told you that company A had a turnover of only 4 million, whilst company B had a turnover of 120 million, now what would you think? Can you see? It changes the scenario completely. From this we can see that to make a judgment based purely on raw information could definitely be misleading. Therefore, there are a number of ratios that will be used for us to interpret financial information more accurately. The ratio that you use would depend on the particular aspect of the business that one wishes to analyze. That means, what are we looking for? Depending on what we're looking for, that's the ratio we will use. There are categories in which we can break up these ratios. What are they? Profitability. This indicates how profitable the business is and how well we are controlling our expenses. Okay? Then you're looking at return. Well, the owners, shareholders, are they getting back a return on their investment? Is it worthwhile? Are they benefiting from their investment? That's what the return will tell you. Liquidity. Is the business in a position to pay its short-term debts? Emphasis on short-term debts. That's what we refer to as liquidity. Solvency. Can the business settle its liabilities, all its liabilities? Now notice the difference between solvency and liquidity. Operating efficiency indicates how well our operating activities are being carried out. So again, these are all categories under which the ratios would fall. Risk indicates the degree of financial risk. In other words, how much of risk is there in this particular business? So you can clearly see that depending on what you're looking for, there's a particular ratio that you will have to use. What will the ratios help us to do? One, to check whether there is growth or stagnation in the business. To check our results with competitors' performances. That is important. We need to know exactly how our competitors doing because we're in the same industry. Compare from one year to the previous year. Very, very important. You will see when we say we're looking at a trend, what is happening? We're comparing to the previous year. Compare your results to the general economic indicators in the country or globally. Remember, if there's a recession worldwide, definitely we get affected in South Africa. What will these ratios help us to do? 1, compare results to alternative investments. Determine the degree of financial risk by investors and or creditors. Who are people that will be interested? Obviously management, the directors, the owners, the investors, the shareholders. Banks, because if you're going for a loan, SARS, definitely they want to know what is happening with this company. Trade unions, when it comes to negotiations of salaries. Competitors. And therefore, you can clearly see now, from what all we've discussed here, the importance of analyzing financial statements. What you have to do is, you want more information, so the place to be is Matrix Uploaded. Back with you in a jiffy.